Razaban here for FightHype.com. He's back in London again, the magic man himself, Mr. Paulie Malignaggi. What's going on, Paulie?
Bro, I'm suffering over here, bro. I don't understand. I didn't know that there's places with no Wi-Fi and no air conditioning in this world anymore. Like, this place, it never made it out of the 1970s? I don't understand this place, bro. No Wi-Fi and no air conditioning in this place.
I've never been to your call before.
No, I've been here for, I just recently found out this was your call, by the way. I didn't even know this was your call. Like, but I was here for the Joshua versus Povetkin public media workout, so I was here. I just didn't realize it was your call. I thought the fact that it's called a hall means it's like a little bit more luxurious. This place is a dump, and they need to put air conditioning in here, Wi-Fi stat, ASAP, because I'm sweating.
I think Eddie, obviously, Lomachenko.
And my WhatsApp's not working. Everybody I'm gonna talk to, I can't even get in touch with me right now.
Everyone can give you a break, because we know how much your phone rings, Paulie. I've seen it myself. So.
I know.
Even live on TV or tweeting, I've seen it myself. Paulie, we're obviously here for the public workout today for Lomachenko, Luke Campbell. An interesting fight. A lot of pundits are siding. The public are siding with Lomachenko here. Do you see Luke causing any problems? Has he anything in his arsenal that he can...
I think it's a fight that Luke can cause problems in. I don't think you pick Luke to win the fight. I mean, that would be a stretch. But I think Luke's pedigree and height, reach, speed, I think he has something there for Lomachenko to worry about. You expect Lomachenko to make the adjustments, but this is a real fight for him. This is a fight where he's going to be tested. If there's guys that are going to test Lomachenko besides the fact that they're just too big, like if you go to any weight classes, this is one of them. You figure like from 126 to 135, there's not a lot of guys that are going to really test Lomachenko that way. Even guys who you think would test him, Even guys like Farmer or Davis, they're really good fighters, but I don't think they're ready for Lomachenko right now. I think Campbell has enough experience now and enough of a pedigree, having won the gold medal, that I think, he's a legitimate test, I don't think he wins the fight, though. I don't think there's a 135-pounder to 126-pounder down that beats Lomachenko. Once you start going up to any weight classes, then, of course, you're risking some things because he's just not that size. But, of course, that's my opinion.
I put a Shane McGuigan many weeks ago, I think it was back in June. He said, how do you prepare your fighter to fight someone like Lomachenko? And he said, kind of need to look into it yet. It came out last week, and Luke said himself that he had 3 different sparring partners in the ring trying to fight all of them at the same time. Just try to get a feel of what a Lomachenko could be like in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you got to be a little bit creative to train for a guy like that, Lomachenko trains in very creative ways. We've seen some of the things he does, so I think why not? Why not get creative yourself if you're going to train for the guy, and give it your best shot. Again, I think if you're not naturally bigger than him, I don't think it's possible to beat the guy, I think you have to have some advantages. Luke is a big guy for the weight, though, so he has a little bit of an advantage. And the last time he fought a guy this big, Lomachenko wound up on his ass in the fight before coming back to stop him, and that's Jorge Linares. So I think Luke has the pedigree, and he may come with the right mentality, which I believe he will. He can give Lomachenko a real fight, and obviously Loma has no problem with that. Loma, if he's in a real fight, we already know the way he behaves. He behaves like a champion, and he makes the proper adjustments. But of course, I want to see it unfold. I want to see that. I want to watch the fight happen. You probably pick Lomachenko, but I think Luke is going to serve himself well in the fight.
What do you think is the maximum weight Loma can go? Where's
this
the
right here, 135.
Max.
Yeah, he's at 140. At 140, he's starting to risk.
And that's power.
Yeah, power, size, before steroids came into boxing, it was normal. 126 never went to 140. Like Arguello got knocked out at 140. It was a normal thing. Then you started seeing steroids, the guys going up from flyweight to heavyweight. What are we gonna do? But that's the new boxing. What are we gonna do? And the way it used to be, 126 to 140 was already a big jump. And I think Loma from 126 to 135 has made the jump. At 40, he's starting to risk. Not to say there's not 140 pounders that he can't beat, because obviously he's so good he probably can beat some of them. But the upper echelon 140 pounders are probably a big ass keeping up Lomachenko.
Paulie, you're a historian of the sport. Speak well about boxing. Know your boxing. Where does someone like Lomachenko fit in the greats? Considering he's only 13, 14 fights.
Yeah, I mean, I think he fits in greatly because you have to account his amateur pedigree as well. You don't just discount that just because he only had a certain amount of professional fights. He had 2 Olympic gold medals, and he won them in dominant fashion, you know, and he won them with style and grace. So he's a guy who you rate very high, even in the history of the sport.